Praise the Lord, my dear brothers and sisters, and my dear viewers. 34th Sunday of the Ordinary Time is the last Sunday of the liturgical calendar, and that particular Sunday we celebrate Christ the King Solemnity, where we proclaim Christ as the King of the universe, King of our lives, King of our churches, King of every Christian individuals. And therefore, in this solemnity, especially in the evening, we as Christians gather together in a procession, carrying the Blessed Sacrament, proclaiming to the neighbors, to the individuals, that we believe in Jesus, who is the sole author of the universe. And therefore, in this procession, why we don't carry the Christ the King statue or any other statue of Jesus, but we are carrying the Blessed Sacrament in a monstrance. And that is where we incorporate the other solemnity called Corpus Christi celebration. Corpus Christi means the body and blood of Christ. And how this solemnity of Corpus Christi is celebrated? Usually it is celebrated after the Holy Trinity Sunday, and it has its own background, its true event. It had happened with the life of a young priest named Peter. He was very young and vibrant priest. After his ordination, celebrating Mass, doing his pastoral ministry, but somehow down the line, he has a kind of doubt, a kind of confusion in his life, whether the truly Jesus present in this Blessed Sacrament. And in order to clear his doubt, clear his confusion, he makes pilgrimage to Rome. On the way, there is a place called Bolsona in Italy, where he stops for a night, and there's something beautiful miracle that had happened in his life. In the evening, as he was about to celebrate the Mass, and as he took the bread and lifted up in thanksgiving, suddenly he noticed the bread started bleeding. It is not only he, but also the congregation, those who were present. And this bread that started bleeding is the blood of Christ. Peter started trembling. He was confused all the more. He was frightened because he had doubted the presence of Jesus in the Holy Eucharist. The blood fell on the corporal, and the blood mixed with this corporal was taken to the Holy Father. That time it was Pope Urban IV. And after much examination, after the eyewitnesses gave their testimony, a solemnity was announced. And this solemnity was known as Corpus Christi Solemnity, which means the body and blood of Christ solemnity that we celebrate. And that is the reason why when we celebrate the Christ the King, the universe, the solemnity, that time we don't carry any statues or any replica of Jesus, except the Blessed Sacrament in a monstrance marching forward, and we in a procession, in a reverence, with love, proclaim Jesus as our King and the King of the universe. This event not only changed the life of Peter, that young priest, but also many millions of people's life who believe in the Holy Eucharist. A new terminology was added to the Holy Eucharist, which is called transubstantiation, which means the bread and the wine that is offered on the altar, when the priest start consecrating with the prayers of the congregation of the people, that bread and wine transforms into the real presence of Jesus' body and blood. As we celebrate this Christ the King solemnity, and as we do this procession, let us remember it is not just a public witnessing, it is not just a procession, but it is along with, in the presence of the true presence of Jesus, that we are witnessing before the people that Jesus is a true King, true Messiah, and true King of the universe. And as we are marching towards the Advent season, with the end of this Christ the King procession, will be entering into the Advent season. Let this season becomes a joyous moment, the second coming, which is in the form of the Christmas that we'll be celebrating. May the Emmanuel, the true presence of Jesus, becomes a joyful moment for every individual of us as we'll be celebrating Christmas this year. May God bless each one of us.